So let's go, Joel. The next 5 to 10 minutes, all on Joel.
All right.
Here you go.
All right. So my setup, I got me a scale. I got me my Chemex. It's a little glass. It's a different way of brewing your coffee. So it's a little glass, hourglass-shaped glass piece of whatever. I don't know. That's what you brew your coffee in. And I have a reusable filter. So I went ahead and got one of these and definitely like the purchase. I was using paper at first. This is way better. So, so I got my scale to measure out how much of what I'm putting in where, the amount of coffee beans, the amount of ice. We'll be making an ice pour over today. And my hand grinder. I just brought this so you could see it. I like to grind my serving every night, not in the morning. That way, because that would take too much time. The extra 5 minutes to get this prepared is doing me in. So at night, I pre-grind my coffee because I like fresh coffee, ground coffee for my pour-overs, and then I'm good to go. But let's go ahead and get this thing started. So first things first. Already got the kettle going. So here's my gooseneck kettle. This is a game changer for those that want to get into the pour-over world. This is awesome. And for tea as well. Mine has, how many presets? 1, 2, 3, 6 different presets. And that's temperature presets depending on what you want to brew. Now what I just did there was I preheated my filter. That way there ain't no issues. And it's got a rubber gasket on it, so don't worry when I put that down. I actually got to go dump this out really quick. Hold on 1 second.
This is a very common thing, and you do see this in coffee shops now.
Oh yeah.
It was not Slowpokes. It was
we went to Throughgoods when we got it.
Man, I forgot the name of that place.
Mm-hmm.
When we used to go to Throughgoods damn near every day, this was kind of their jam. They were real big on the pour overs. And then of course I always brag about Destiny making me a Japanese pour over. Which seems to be what we're doing here. I'm sure coffee aficionados. By the way, Alice, if you end up listening to this, I'm going to contact you because I really like the idea of you coming on and teaching us about coffee. Rudy, yes. I don't think you listened, but if you ever did, definitely getting at you about that as well. But you do see pour-overs in coffee shops now. But you can also get these. Do you remember what you paid for this?
Yes. Oh, which part?
The Chemex.
So I actually found this at Walmart by accident. And
right.
This one was $14, and it's a single serving thing. So pretty much goes along the lines of what
I got mine at Home Goods. I got mine at Home Goods, which is basically an outlet, and I think I paid less than $20 as well. And it had the filter on top and everything, and it's rolled. And actually, mine was bigger. Mine was not single serving.
This isn't a competition.
In fact, while you're talking, I'm going to go check.
This isn't a competition, bro.
I think it's behind you. I think it's in the room.
Uh-oh.
In my former bedroom behind that window.
Former bedroom.
All right, back to Joel. He should not be leaving frame again.
No, I am done leaving frame until I got to make another one because I will have to make another one. This is a single serving thing.
So what are you doing right now?
So I've just put the ice in while Ben was talking. I put 100 grams of ice in there because I will be adding 200 grams of hot water. Right now I'm measuring the amount of coffee grounds I'm putting into this. So you want to, when you're making an ice pour over, you want to go more than what you usually do. The usual is 25 grams. I'm going to 30 for this because I have to account for the ice that's going to be part of the coffee mixture, the coffee to water ratio. So right now I got 30 grams, a little bit more for measure. There you go. 30 grams hot coffee. Got my ice in here. I'm going to tar it out. Is it tar? Is it tear? Tar? Is it tar? I'm going to tar it out. T-A-R-E on the scale. Zeroed out. Now I could accurately measure the amount of water I'm putting in, which will be 200 grams of hot water at a scorching 205 degrees Fahrenheit. So, here we go. First things first, just going to pour a little bit, about 75 grams of water, and this is just to let it bloom. Let the hot water break the coffee down, get all those oils out and whatnot. So they got these perfect little bubbles up top. You can't see it, I'm sorry. I'll post a picture later. Oh, right there, 76 grams. That was an accident. I didn't even mean to do that on the first try. Sweet. So I let it settle for a little bit. They say about 30 seconds. I do 20-ish. And then from there, I just keep pouring in circular motions to get all the ground coffee. And the smell's amazing as you do this. So it slowly drips. It's a pour over. It's going to slowly drip through the filter, fall into the ice. And after a while, once I get to 200, I'm going to let it drip for another 30 seconds to a minute. Let it finish doing its thing. And then I'm going to swirl around the coffee and ice mixture. Now, if I did it right, the ice will all melt. and then you pour that over into more ice. So again, you're using more coffee and a little less water. There you go. Watch out, bro. You can get hot water on you. And this does take about 4 to 5 minutes. So if you didn't hear me mention it before, I do wake up 5 minutes earlier to get this started. And it's worth it. It is such a flavorful, aromatic coffee. Still dripping. Again, this takes a little bit. So while I do this, I usually walk around either still putting articles of clothing on or walking around brushing my teeth or, I don't know, whatever I got going on. I'm usually multitasking in the morning. There you go.
Do you lay your clothes out the night before?
Yes. Yeah.
Like what does it look like when you wake up? Like what do you have? Do you have decisions to make, or is it pretty much just like grab and go?
No, it's grab and go. Because if I have to make decisions, like, because I'm an indecisive person naturally, I'm indecisive, so I can't ever make a solid choice. So if at night I set my clothes on the corner of my bed, got my shirt, got my shorts, got my socks. That way, when I wake up, it's just a matter of putting it on. So
Nice.
this is done. Yes, this is done. Cool. So, where's my? Yeah, I'll just throw it in there. That's fine. I usually dump that, but I don't want to leave the frame anymore. So it's still hot. The ice is almost all melted. I'll swirl it around a little bit, and then we're gonna have some iced coffee, and we're gonna put some espresso shots in. I'm very excited about this.
So I put an espresso shot this morning in my 1885 cold brew.
How was that?
It was awesome.
Oh man!
Like once again, 1895 cold brew, good with anything.
Good with anything, yo.
Good with
I
anything.
mean,
We're selling this. We're almost sold out.
What am I brewing with? 1885. I got the Honduras beans this time.
I mean, we're almost sold out.
Yeah, we're almost sold out. People are buying.
Jose, Molly, I need more coffee cans.
We need more coffee.
More cans of coffee.
We got 3 more left. So pour this over ice. So pretty.
Yeah, you're right. That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Oh I wish
I'm gonna go put this in front of the cameras.
Yeah, hold on. Let me even it out a bit. I don't know why I'm whispering.
I don't know what the angle here is. Beautiful.
Beautiful. Take a sip.
You're handsome.
Take a sip before you. Before I need critical judges. I need other tongues, other palates to taste this because I don't know. I could be biased towards my own. I could be just like, it's delicious and it tastes like shit. Who knows? Tastes like iced coffee.
It's an iced coffee.
Tastes like a nice coffee. That's what I thought. And then this will be an espresso shot. Damn it. This is exciting. I'm sorry if I yelled too loud in there. I got excited. All right.
I think
First honest thoughts. I need honest thoughts here because I have no one else drinking my iced coffee. I just have people excited about it, but no one's drinking it, and I need to know if it tastes good or not.
Okay, so the pour-over method that you use, it obviously works because my ice is not melting. And so that's my biggest concern about putting hot to cold is that I'm going to get watered down because the liquid's going to be too hot for the ice. And so clearly you did a great ratio or the correct ratio, or, I mean, I'm correct.
Yeah.
Perfect. You did a pretty damn near
Ice
perfect
to hot
ratio in the pour-over because it goes in this glass.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't have I think your cup had better big cubes. So you don't want, one thing I do know about this is you want larger surface area on your ice.
So I made sure to put the big cubes in there when I threw it in
So,
there.
you know, that's why like if like a whiskey bar, you often see the golf ball ice.
Yeah.
And so that's what we should get if we want to start doing stuff like this. To have the molds, wow, just hit myself in the face. Have the molds in the freezer.
Yeah.
Our ice maker, the first pitch out is usually crushed, and then the cubes
there's
come.
a crush and a cube.
But even if you hit the cube,
it's still
crush
crushed.
comes, but then the cubes come, or the longer. It's the home ice, the Camelback.
Yeah.
What would you call those types of ice cubes? They're not cubes though. They're like the flat bottom, curved top. The home ice.
Yeah, home
like
ice.
every home ice maker makes the ice same way, right?
Yeah.
It's home.
I haven't
ice.
seen any different.
It's a Culligan.
ice.
We got the ice maker. We lease it from Culligan.
What you call that shape?
But so for mine, there was a lot more crushed at the bottom, and so that does look like it's maybe evaporating,
Refrigerator ice,
melting. But like Joel's, those look like the same ice cubes that were in there.
Yeah, a little consistent in size.
The taste, I get the first taste I had, it was actually smooth, and at the end, I kind of the aroma of the coffee was there, which I think is the quality of the bean.
Yeah.
I like it because I think you could actually sell this because I've always said what I like to drink, you probably can't sell as well.
Yeah.
You know, like when I go to Starbucks, I don't order cold brew. I order iced coffee.
Iced coffee.
Because I like a little bit of texture. Now, the problem is you risk it because I think they use the wrong beans sometimes, or they use the wrong method.
Or a blend or whatever.
There's something that makes it too
bitter?
Tarry.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. It's got a bitter taste to it.
Like
bitter aftertaste.
It's almost unpalatable. Like you'd almost not drink it. But usually,
like that.
And I haven't had that in a while. I still like more of a bitter taste than a smooth.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you what, man, 1885 is kind of changing my mind on that. So this is something that if I went to a coffee shop and this was served to me, I'm pretty excited about that. It's something I'm going to recommend.
Thank you.
And so now, the only thing I don't know is what we're going to stir in with.
Pinkies, bro. Oh, I love it.
No, it's Michael Scott when he puts in his 2 weeks notice and he walks around the office with scotch and he jingles the ice cubes in everybody's ear.
I haven't gotten there.
Because they're like, the only thing worse than Michael Scott on the job is Michael Scott without a job. Or Jim says something like that.
It was his birthday just recently passed, didn't it?
Was it?
I think so.
I've been watching my unwind routine. I've changed some things at home, which I don't know if we'll have time to talk about today.
That's a punch in the face right there. I like it.
I've been watching season by season bloopers on YouTube. So I've watched season 2 last night of Office bloopers.
Oh, okay.
And outtakes. And I mean, it's so good. I mean, some of them you can tell are not. You have to be like inside joke, but like
because they have that chemistry though. Like,
it's so good, and it's funny. Based on the season 2 bloopers, it seems like anytime Kevin the actor that plays Kevin Malone, anytime he said something, they couldn't keep it together. Even the most mundane line, he must just be so funny.
Yeah,
because like he would say something just bland, and they would just lose it. So he must just be lighting them up behind the scenes. Scotch and Splenda tastes like Splenda, get you drunk like Scotch. Yes, Janai. Yes, Janai. Straight from Michael Scott. Yeah, this is so good. These glasses were a present to me a long time ago. I wasn't drinking then either. And I remember, but it made me feel fancy. I think my family might have gotten them for me.
I don't know. I like it. I like the look.
It's great for ice coffee. It makes you seem fancy.
Super fancy. And then we're doing like single serving ice pour overs. We're extra fancy right now.
Bro, that's good.
That's some good
shit. That espresso shot.
That's awesome.
See, and that
caffeine wasted, folks.
This was like, okay, so what you served me was like RX. Like prescribed exactly what you ordered. This is RX Plus.
It's RX Plus.
This is like, you might not be ready.
Yeah.
You should have to sign a waiver to take this on.
Might have a heart attack.
Because now it's awesome.
You might floor it to work.
But this is special.
Yeah.
This is a special coffee now. So we have 1885 coffee with an Intelligentsia.
Black.
I don't know.
It's cat.
Black cat.
It's black
I
cat.
don't know what they colored out.
It's cat.
So we have 1885 coffee with black cat espresso beans.
They tried, but the clues are everywhere. The stickers, the cat. There's the clues everywhere, folks.
And it seems
Great
like a
effort,
match
though.
made in heaven.
It's great. Holy crap! I need to get me one of these machines for the house.
You can just keep making espresso here.
That's true.
Okay.
Damn.
That was awesome.
That's great. I'm glad you did that. This is a fantastic idea. Freshly brewed iced coffee and fresh espresso shots.
All right, 25 more minutes.
In the gym? Goddamn. That's amazing.
It's a good life.
That's pretty cool. Life's good, folks.
So do you ever stop to think
about how good life is?
Oh, here, I had this in the notes. This actually leads into a great thing. So, yeah, come on, buddy. People like
Stop beating around the bush, bro.
People, yeah, you definitely. Are you happy now? You happy now?
He's like, yes.
You happy now? You happy now?
You're missing.
You happy now?
There you go. He might catch
You're happy. Freckle paw, everybody. Elle loves this freckle paw.
Freckle paw.
This is Elle's favorite foot.
He's like, what's a freckle? I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Sweet boy.